All right, I'm just gonna be breaking down this buy setup that I took this morning on Nas 100. I'm gonna be showing you guys what I did. I will say this: whenever you guys are trading indices, make sure that you guys are trading them in sessions. That way, in the session that it's supposed to be traded in, that way you guys can have a better success rate. All right, so the first thing that I did when I did hop on this chart at about 6:45, 7 o'clock, is I marked out the areas of interest. So the first thing that stood out to me was the top of this wick, because I understand like its liquidity right there. So I went ahead and marked that out. The next thing that I want to look at is where did price break out from. So I like to just go ahead and mark out, the area that I see it broke out from. And so the next thing that I want to look for is the same strategy that I already have on my channel from the swing trading, but we're just taking it down to the intraday side. So we're looking for an impulse candle with a minimum of a 2 candle pullback. So I'm getting the direction on the 1 hour and I'm dropping down to the 15-minute for the actual setup, okay? So as you guys can see, we had an impulse, all one color, these 3 candles, all one color, including this one. We need a minimum of a 2 candle pullback. A minimum of a 2 candle pullback. And how do you know that it's set up and it's ready? You're going to look at that 3rd candle. When that 3rd candle starts to buy up, that's when you want to be placing your fibs. You want to place your fibs for a buy from the low to the high, because you know it's going to buy. All right, so literally that's what we did. Boom, low to the high, or the wick. All right, and the next thing that we want to do after placing the fibs, we want to look for a break of the 61.8 on the time frame below, so the 5-minute time frame. So I believe it's happening around 7:55 or so. So yeah, it's happening around 7:55. So for me, after I see the break of the 61.8, I like to go ahead and set my buy limit. So this is a method that you can set limits on. And so for me, I always put my stop loss below structure. And I like to always make my risk to reward a 3-to-1. I just happened to catch this perfectly. I ended up manually entering this one. So that's how I was able to catch a beautiful reward on this one. I seen price come down and I just went ahead and bought it. So remember, your stop loss always goes below structure. And after you get the close above the 61.8, just like this, you want to be setting your buy limit. Now, you don't have to make it a 3-to-1. You can just leave your entry at the 61.8. But for me personally, I like to do the 3-to-1 risk to rewards. So I just kind of keep it there. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole entire strategy. It's really simple. You go on the hour, get the direction. After you get the direction, you see the price wants to go up. You got an area of interest. All that you want to do now is drop down to the 15-minute and look for a impulse, all one color, a minimum of a 2 candle pullback. So 1, 2, and the 3rd candle is going to be your confirmation candle, which is going to be the candle that's going to buy up. Typically, when you're looking at this strategy, you want to see a break out of an area that was previously resistance. So as you see right here, I have this area marked out on the 1 hour. We broke out of it, boom. Pullback continuation. Really, really, really simple, you guys. After you get the 3rd candle on the 15-minute as the confirmation, you can have more than one pullback candle as well. But you do not set your fibs until that next candle, typically the 3rd or after, is a buy candle or a sell candle if you're selling. But once you see this candle buy up, all you're going to do is drop down to the 5-minute time frame. You're going to wait for a close above the 61.8. Boom. Once you get that, boom, a clear close above, you're literally just going to set a limit. Boom. It entered you in, took off.